I pick up a memory. I thought I lost it long ago. Remember the freshness.
Good morning, Sven.
Good morning.
Q2 reported today, and let's dive right into and start with the order intake for the quarter. How would you like to comment it?
Well, it's been an interesting quarter, very successful in some areas, and overall the order intake was okay. It was 8.6% currency neutral growth, but we had ups and downs, and it depends a lot of the volatility in the market, so to say. And we have the same theme as we've always had. But on the other hand, it's very good that especially EFT has had come back and had a major growth scenario, and they have also significant growth in the market share in a very competitive and volatile market.
Process Technology, the second largest division, have been struggling with order intake the last quarters. In this quarter, we saw a higher order intake compared to Q2 last year. Describe their quarter.
Yeah, they have, and they are experiencing the volatility and the non-excitement of making large investments in this environment, financial, economical, tariffs, war and so on. And now we've seen a few of those postponed orders that has materialized, and we still have a very, very strong pipeline in that division. So we have a cautiously optimistic view for the future, naturally depending on the macroeconomic development, but so good that we could see that we land, especially one very big order to steel, a new steel manufacturing.
Another division, Duct and Filter Technology, obviously have had several good quarters. Challenging in this one, why was that?
That's a challenge. It's a bit the same as Process Technology. First of all, EV batteries have dried up a little bit, but it's also so that other large installation with the large size ductwork and massive amount of ductwork in those installations has not materialized. Then the tariffs has also closed the business we had in Canada, since huge tariff have made it, if not impossible, so very difficult to bring this where we produce in Thomasville, Carolina. So they have had some challenges here. The traditional, normal, mid-size, small-size business is doing very well still.
And then we have, of course, Monitoring Control Technology.
Yeah, here we have a bit of the same issues. They've had a slow quarter in order intake, and that depends partly because we could not sell from US to China, partly because some of our customer base have issues with what type of financing do they get, etc. So, but again, we have a very solid pipeline. We have strong momentum in our R&D activities, and we are also upgrading our facilities when it comes to manufacturing and efficiency, both in Oslo for NEO Monitor as well as for AFS in Boston, and that will generate more efficient logistics and manufacturing, and that bodes well for the future.
Let's take a few comments on the sales then, how it looked.
Yeah, sales, we had an increase and we seen that come, but again, the order intake came fairly late in the quarter, so we will see some sales going into next quarter. And as I said, the pipeline is still strong in a number of the divisions, and it's very difficult to foresee exactly, but we can clearly see that, especially in EFT, we are taking market share, we are growing. We can see that the innovation and the launches we've had has been well received. And also what was used in this facility here in Helsingborg, the Partner Royal meeting with the 90 plus importers, distributors, is another way of launching new products that are continuously now dropping into the market. And I think that we will see a good future. Then of course, with having said that, the volatility in the market still remains, but we are, as we used to say, cautiously optimistic. We grow our market share, we launch new product, we invest in innovation and in production efficiency.
Last quarter, Euroequip was acquired. Is the integration going according to plan, and how has it impacted
Euroequip has been well integrated in Nederman family. There's a mutual learning curve. We learn from their way and their successful way of selling into the Iberian Peninsula as well as in parts of South America. We see good progress. They are doing very well so far, and we strongly welcome them and see that this mutual development will bear fruit also for the rest of the year and for the coming years.
Last time we talked about the eventual tariffs, and it's going up and down and so forth. How do you see the situation right now?
Well, I don't know if anyone sees the situation. We made a very thorough investigation on our materials flow and product flows, and that remains, and we know how to handle that under current circumstances. Then of course there has been, as I mentioned earlier, some mishaps that we cannot do this and we cannot do that. We have made some alteration, but that is not the big issue. We can handle all of that. The big issue is the uncertainty in the world, and again, we will have this, and I foresee that the fog might lift a little bit during the third quarter, fourth quarter, and when people start to realize that life will go on and we can just live. This is the new things. This is the way it is, and we will go on. So I have, again, repeating myself by saying a cautiously optimistic view for the future, because we have a very strong position at the moment.
Talking about the future, this quarter you announced an industry design award together with Svensk Form. Why are you doing that?
We are protecting people, planet, and production, and we want to have not only technically superior equipment, it should also be easy to handle and look nice, and we see that as a possibility further enhance our position as the leading clean air company. We are the clean air company, and therefore we also want to introduce as a portion of our long-lasting innovation that we would like to have nice looking, well-functioning products now and for the future.
Very exciting. Are there anything else you would like to add on the quarter?
I wish everybody a good summer, and we will continue our work with innovation, sales, introducing new products, other innovations, and we hope for a successful second half of the year.
Thank you very much, Sven.
Thank you.
Let's sing for the good ones and all the ones we love. We live in a great time. Don't let it slip